noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
McTominay. And it's Messi. Over to the left. And the return pass. Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pull it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. But he's gone backward here. Can he finish? Oh, and again! And he's done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Fulham are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Fulham look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing.
He's gone for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Pullet could try cutting inside here. That's a decent clearance. Cafu. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Shifted it to the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pressure coming in from all directions. Chance to deliver.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's Seedorf. O'Shea did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cafu. McTominay. Looking wide. Flashes it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. O'Shea. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cafu. It's Hullet. And it's Messi. Passing nice and neat. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Hullet! Superb from Hullet! He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's McTominay. Hullet looks to get on the end of this. McTominay. Now it's Lukaku. Toma. McTominay can see things others simply cannot. Hullet.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Always onto this. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Now to review the first half.
Jeff Chiba really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lukaku. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's McTominay. Gives it back. Tries a measured ball. Shot a goal! Hullet gets flagged offside. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. McTominay. O'Shea. Hullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hullet. Messi. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Gattuso. O'Shea. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. That pass isn't the best.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Rijkaard. McTominay. Cafu. And it's O'Shea. Now McTominay. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Seedorf. Opts for safety. Now Gattuso. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. He rises! Sticks it away! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
McTominay. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Yaya Toure. Back towards the middle. Cafu. Cafu going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. And it's McTominay. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Can he latch on to this?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So here comes the substitution.
McTominay. Number 10, Mitoma. Number 19, Messi. Number 4, Gullit.
Maldini.
Coming on the field, number 8.
And it's Rijkaard.
Gattuso. Number 3.
Now Yaya Toure.
Maldini. Number 18.
Into the
Mbappe.
last 5 minutes.
Number 11, Ibrahimovic.
Yaya Toure. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Yaya Toure. Mateus. Brochet. And Mateus. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Has been
Knocks it
indicated.
out wide. Yaya Toure. Back to the keeper it goes. Chooses to deal with it himself. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think that early...
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Decent chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cafu, Messi, and it's Yaya Toure. Cafu looks to the other side. Now Mitoma. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Messi. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Eto'o. Foot in. O'Shea. Now Mitoma. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
O'Shea. Cafu. Yaya Toure. And it's McTominay. Mitoma. That is lovely. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Here comes the cross. That's the throw. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Hullet. Cafu, and it's played in. Oh, smashing header! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu is always looking to play quality balls.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Eto'o. Oh, played through for the wide man. Right card is there, and he can get that clear. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's had it nicked away. In with the challenge. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. He gets big! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Eto'o, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, now here's a chance for a shot! Well, now it's a... And again! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Ibrahimovic at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Messi. Eto'o did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Messi. Looking for the run. Chance, surely! Oh, what a big quick... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Let's a look and place it forward. Out to the left it goes. Rijkaard. For O'Shea. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. McTominay does well to get it back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Messi. Cafu. And it's O'Shea. Now McTominay. Bellingham. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And it's Thuram. McTominay with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Yaya Toure. Lukaku. Over to the left. McTominay. Cafu. And this is Hullet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. O'Shea. And it's Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spread out to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. McTominay. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. The pass has gone astray. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And reclaimed it in a trice. McTominay played back into the centre. That's Rijkaard. Ibrahimovic. That's really well manoeuvred. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Bale. And it's Bellingham. Cruyff played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Mitoma. Rijkaard. Cafu. And it's Messi. Now McTominay. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff. He is starved of space and time. Can he get it through? Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he shoots! And it's there! And they are cruising away. That is so good. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. And it's Hullet. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Swings it across. That's going to go a long way. We all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Cafu will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Roberto Carlos, and he's gone back. McTominay! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
McTominay really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Now it's McTominay. And this is Yaya Toure! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Piqué is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's a mighty effort against the crossbar. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Played out to the right. Beckham providing an outlet on that flank. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Could move up a gear here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Azar. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Roberto Carlos. And it's McTominay. O'Shea. Now McTominay. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through, and he's onside. Well, the ball's gone astray. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played down the flank. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bellingham. Azar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lukaku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So the first half brought no goals. Played back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. O'Shea defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now Now it's Lukaku. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they could break here. Messi. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cafu goes short. Bullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chooses to go back. He's chosen to go back.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
Roberto Carlos. Deep cross. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is Yaya Toure, and one more try! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lukaku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bellingham. And it's Azar. Nice looking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Roberto Carlos, terrific header! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Rummenigge to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
McTominay. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Yaya Toure. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's on it, can he get away? It is a corner, good chance. So their fourth corner of the game. Cafu with the short one. And this... Hits! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. opponent is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Roberto Carlos. And he's forced to go back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Very nicely done. Roberto Carlos picked out brilliantly. McTominay is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Pullet having a look. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's McTominay. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Rijkaard stood his ground strongly. That's good play. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a searching pass. So here comes a substitution. Bale coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And he's being shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in space and looking for options. He is just caressing the ball. Beckham, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham. Bale picks it up out wide. He's in a great position. Decent chance! And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Messi was in no mood for any of that. So what can they make of this? Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. McTominay. Toma. Now it's McTominay. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And the shot! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mitoma is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Still goalless. And that could set him on his way. Promising position.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Roberto Carlos. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Lobbed in behind.
Vieira really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cafu. O'Shea. And it's Hullet. Shifted it to the flank. He is through here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Howson. Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. Zanetti. Hangs in across. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cross into the box. Rijkaard tries to clear. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi plays it short. Kaká's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. Shoots! Now it's Vieri. Can he get on the end of this? O'Shea. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Cafu. For O'Shea. Mitoma. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's neat. Knocks it into space. Plays it across. Big header! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Vieira. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Wishing all the best for members
Leading a
of our
cagey
fan
game
club
here.
celebrating
It's
their
had its
wedding
moments, and it's
anniversary
1-0 at the break.
Please welcome the two sides.
And the action is back underway.
Jeff Chiba definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's made its way to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to make the challenge. Threads one in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He rises! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that.
There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Kaka. Now Gattuso. And it's Kaka.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Raul receives it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Tries to pass it through. Pullet looking to run onto it. Raul.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. O'Shea. Ajax are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And the counter is on. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Not the most accurate pass.
substitution in progress.
Gattuso. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. O'Shea. Cafu. To O'Shea. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Rummenigge. And this is Ibrahimovic. Now, who's going to be first to this? Deep cross. He gets big. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Cruyff. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball. And that should get the job done. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, a droll. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet. Roberto Carlos. Oh, smashing header! They've scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movements, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cafu. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. And it's Gattuso. O'Shea. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Very much into the last knockings. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And this is Yaya Toure! And back to the keeper they go.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Cafu. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that will be it. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. More and more pressure on the ball here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Toma. Aims beyond the defence. Chance to deliver. And that has been knocked clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 4, Ruud Gullit.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rijkaard. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gattuso, over to the left. And that was very necessary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's a nicely weighted pass. And the flag has stayed, and the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Messi. Mitoma. Oh, such a clever touch. Shot a goal! They've scored! Manchester United are back on level terms. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Zico. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a good run down the left-hand side. O'Shea. Now McTominay. Hops for safety. Yaya Toure. Some good work on the right flank here. O'Shea. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Out to the left it goes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice... It's Zico! Oh, split-second reaction.
Zico really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Hangs in across. Off he goes! Oh, it's come off the upright. And here's Messi.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Gattuso. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Gattuso. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now, what about a counter-attack?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cafu. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please welcome the 2 sides.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So it's back to business. Can he get it through? Toma. O'Shea. Cafu. Now it's Hullet. And it's McTominay. For O'Shea. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Lukaku. And this is Hullet. Now it's Lukaku. Gattuso. Chiellini. And it's Zico. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cafu. To Messi. And it's O'Shea. McTominay can so cleverly bypass the press. Now Mitoma. McTominay. O'Shea. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Cafu could try cutting inside here. And it's hoisted clear.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
And he's had a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Cafu. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. McTominay, who's set up one goal so far. Pull it. And the pass is intercepted. Cafu. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cross goes in there.
Substitution.
Terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Neymar. Messi has it in a wide position. Toure can get it clear. That's a lovely pass.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
McTominay is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution in progress.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, played through for the wide man. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Ibrahimovic! So here comes the substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
You can run onto that.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Coming on the field is
Messi.
number 4, Zanetti.
Foot
There will be
in.
3 minutes added time.
Played into space. Cafu pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Roberto Carlos simply refused to be outdone there. Ibrahimovic, all good. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a good foot in there. Messi showing great feet there, and he's managed to get free. Messi not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me.
Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lukaku certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hangs one in. Oh, smashing header! And he's done it! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Number 21,
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Guti shifted it to the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Messi. And he's cleared it out of harm's way and claimed it back swiftly. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Opts for safety. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Ibrahimovic. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Plays it across. Climbs up big! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehand behind that one.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the pass is intercepted. That'll be a throw-in. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's McTominay. And he's forced to go back. Yaya Toure. Best.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Clipped into... He gets big! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Cafu. And they've switched it over to the other side. McTominay to O'Shea. Messi. Passes short and sharp. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Vieira. Guti. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Spread it left. Toma. That is good strength. Cross into the box. Vieira is there, and he can get that clear. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. And he's... And Cruyff! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Toure. Cruyff. And it's Guti. Played out to the right. He's found a way past. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And we hit half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi. Now it's Lukaku. That has been slung wide. Roberto Carlos. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, they can break here. O'Shea. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Messi. Cafu. Spread out to the left. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played with finesse. And this is Ibrahimovic. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Cruyff producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. O'Shea.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Messi. Pinged towards the front line. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's being urged to shoot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so... Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread. Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cafu. For Messi. McTominay. Some really good ball movement. That's a cute ball. He's got full. And he's there to belt it away. Thuram under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Best. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught napping. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And he's intervened well there. And it's Messi. Now it's Lukaku. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Foot in. Mitoma. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Looking tidy in possession here. Played back in. O'Shea. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And they can counter here. Out to the left it goes. Pass somewhat off target. And he's in on goal. Cruyff! Could be danger here. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide, and it's played into the middle. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's cut it out. Bojan Krkic receives it in a wide position.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Albert Ferrer. And here's Bojan. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, can they get him away? That is a crunching tackle. And the counter is on.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bojan. Beckham, over to the left. He has found the way through. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Lukaku. Thuram. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. More and more pressure on the ball here. Davids is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Messi, played towards the other side. Davids tries to play it through. Albert Ferrer has it in a wide position. Cleared away. A header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lukaku. Triol. Albert Ferrer. Beckham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is just caressing the ball. O'Shea gets over and intercepts. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. But that has not gone well. That's a good ball. Shifted it to the flank. They get a throw in. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And he's managed to get free. And here's Lukaku. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. That is some save from Khan! Defending of the desperate variety. And there is the half-time whistle. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Strokes it back. Mitoma. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stood up well to him there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bojan Krkić going face-to-face with his great rival. Mitoma quietly revving up. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yaya Toure. Cafu. And it's Yaya Toure. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Bojan Krkić providing an outlet on that flank. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And it's Messi. Beckham. Davids. Ball's played through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Thuram. 60 minutes played. And he's worked it through. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And he's in on goal! McTominay.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is a great pick out. And this is Lukaku. There's no flag. Oh, look at the space here. Puyol defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Thuram.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
O'Shea. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has been slung wide. Ball driven towards the far post.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Zanetti. It's Albert Ferrer. Now it's Bojan. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run. Here comes the cross.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Davids. Oh, good spread. And it's Bojan. Can he get it through? Van Basten. Brilliantly cut out.
Bojan Kirkic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Cambio di giocatori.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Beckham!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
O'Shea. Mateus. Pull it. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Luis Garcia.
Il quarto uomo indica.
He's in space and looking for options. Pull it. Rummenigge. Played out towards the right wing. Now there's... and he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20.
So there's going to be another change here. Batistuta coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, Peter, in opting for this system, there's a confidence that stems from the manager and flows through his players. This is a team with courage to get on the ball and look to entertain with an abundance of goals. Plan B is for someone else. This team will stick to their plan A, and if it's not working, they'll persist until they get it right.
He's a sharp little ball here. Hernus will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Messi. Now he's got space here. It's a goal kick. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
Toma, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Valverde.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Messi. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And here's Kubo. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Kubo! It's anyone's ball now. And it's been taken short. And he whips it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. Toma. Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Yaya Toure. And it's O'Shea. He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Suarez made a good run there. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Looks across and plays it in. Ball is over the line. Good challenge, excellent challenge. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Kubo. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Oh, that's well spotted. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Suarez. Oh, just Luis Suarez!
Suarez really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
McTominay tries to clear. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's having a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Messi. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. To Messi. Opts for safety. Toma.
There will be 1 minute
And it's Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Punched away. And it's half-time here. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. And has ended up in no man's land. O'Shea. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Shifted upfield. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. O'Shea. Cafu. He has found the way through. Big header! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. McTominay plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Luis Suarez. Rijkaard. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And it's Valverde. Now it's Kubo. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. He gets big. It's a goal. Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, look at the space here. Decent chance!
Jeff Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Hernus, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Hernus has it out wide and in space. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pele is onto this. O'Shea did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Little pass back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now this could be a chance. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's the throw.
Substitution.
And a chance! Pele. And Kubo. Pele. Rijkaard. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Valverde does well to get it back. Pele, always looking for that half a chance. Stood up well to him there. Rummenigge. And this is Hullet. Mitoma. Mitoma. And it's Kubo. Played through into space. Pele providing an outlet on that flank. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He's become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Number 7, Erling Haaland. Substitution in progress.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Rijkaard. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Terrific header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cruyff with the clearance. Brahim Diaz. Shot, surely! And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes.
He's picked his way through. Good ball, good take. And the ball is out of play. Two minutes to be added on. Haaland. And he's managed to get free. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's clever. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot, surely! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now, he's got space here. Can he get onto this? And he's intervened well there. Ferdinand. Rijkaard. And Serginho. And it's Baggio. And it's Serginho. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Zanetti. Great run on the overlap here. Now the cross. And he's taking no chances there. Rijkaard can get it clear. Zanetti. He's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Hullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cafu. And it's O'Shea. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nicely aimed pass. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice-looking ball. He's played it long. McTominay. And it's O'Shea. For Messi. Cafu. Messi, looking understandably energised after his goal. Messi. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now it's McTominay.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's had it taken off him. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of it.
Real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a searching pass. Oh, well played.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Batistuta. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's nice. Well, there's the clearance. Serginho could try cutting inside here. That's a decent clearance. Lukaku.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, well measured. And this is Lukaku, face to face with the keeper.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
Bullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. It's Lukaku! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Raul. Well, that pass isn't the best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Cafu. Tries to pass it through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a... Oh, he's been... And another try! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Serginho. Scholes. And it's Serginho. Serginho looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's McTominay. Now this could be a chance. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Hangs in a cross.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's good vision.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Great defending, strong and determined. Batistuta. And that could set him on his way. It's a promising position. He's found the way through. Batistuta! And it's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that. but not this fella.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And he's being shifted off it. Rijkaard. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drives it in. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 17.
It's their second corner of the game.
Numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7. Il numero 6. Cambio di giocatori.
They've played it short. Gattuso. Backward it goes. Cafu. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Cafu plays it short. And this is... tries a shot! Really well taken goal. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Baggio. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! And yes, it's there! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Howson. Rijkaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Howson. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, it's come loose.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. I think we're just about done here. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Hoeneß providing an outlet on that flank. He has found a way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yaya Toure. Maldini, the man that is tenacity personified. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.